for and on behalf of the entire delegates from the Southwest, we wish to take a very, very serious objection to the statement that emanated from that end on the issue of secession. Take serious objection to it. Mr. Chairman, that was really unfortunate. If there is any group of people in this country that loves this country so dearly and wants a united Nigeria, the Southwesterners must come first.
Thank you.
We have worked hard, we have slaved hard, we have laid down our lives to ensure that, and we do not deserve such comment from that end. I cannot see the reason why somebody should stand here and have such an insinuation. We object to it. We really protest against that, and we want it withdrawn from our record. Having said that, I'll go to a few points, Mr. Chairman. The first one has to do with an innocuous practice, but which is becoming very serious in the governance of this country. This has to do with the issue of what is called oversight functions by our National Assembly and state assemblies. This is a innovation that is now being implanted into our own constitution, which is not there. Mr. Chairman, it is for the judiciary to administer and interpret the law. It is for the executive to implement the law. It is for the legislature to make laws. The only other part of the assignment of the legislature is the one that borders on investigation. They are to investigate, to expose corruption, incompetency, and waste in the system. But they are not supposed to give judgments like they do in courts. They are not supposed to give orders. They are just there to expose any malpractices. And this should stop. Next is the issue of immunity. Immunity we have talked about here very seriously. People are divided. Some are telling us, remove that clause or that section 308. While some are saying, let's leave it there. In our committee, I think we have done something very, very sensible. We have removed it. But in removing it, we ensure that due process will take hold. That is, once any executive is accused of any malpractices or misconduct, it will be subject to an investigation by an independent counsel. And once a prima facie case is made against it, then it will go before the Constitutional Court, where the matter will be given approval for trial. And that is what we think is desirable in this regard, to be done in cases of misconduct. We feel that if we leave it at large, it may give room for witch hunting. We have seen that with the case of Donald Duke, who was accused of not having a certificate, a university certificate, but it was found not to be so. The resource control. Let me have a word on that quickly. I do not want to disagree with those asking for more money, asking for more percentage on the resource control, over 13%. What I'm really worried about is that a lot of us here have talked about the degradation, deprivation, and the problems of the people of Delta, Niger Delta, and the South-South. What eluded us and what we have not referred to is to ask the simple question. Those governors in that area receiving about 7 or 8 times more than the other governors in this country, we want to ask them, what have they been doing with that money? Let's face the fact, let's tell the truth. They are accountable to make sure that their people are not so poor. If we give them 50%, what is the guarantee that they are going to be used judiciously? Let them, first of all, account for what they have been taking and what they have been earning. We don't have that here. And we should also be very careful not to create super states and poor states. Otherwise, we have started with all states are equal. But some states are becoming more equal than the others. We must watch it. We have to watch that. Age limit. Give them chance. Let them rule. They have the right to rule. There is basic fundamental human rights involved. Let me tell you, biologically, we all start to die at the age of 28. That is the truth. The cells start to collapse at 28. If we are not matured at 27, it's too bad. But at 28, we have started biologically and physically dying. Why should they not rule at 28? The young shall grow, let them grow. And let them be there. Mr. Chairman, Socrates said, a man should be respected, not on account of age, but on account of his knowledge. Gawain ruled us here at the age of 32 to 35. Let them rule. But besides that, average age of marriage in this country is about 24. When they start to raise family and to live responsibly, why shouldn't they start their life then? With that, I think it's verbum sat sapientis. You don't understand that, you are just clapping.
Thank you.